I wanted to just make a quick note about this shop. This is Majors Aircooled, 1225 West Fremont Street, Stockton, California, 209-313-6624. A lot of the work that's been done to the buggy has been done by these guys. I gotta say, I've been to a few different VW shops over the years with all kinds of different projects and bugs and ghias and now Dune buggies. You know, I'll be the first to admit I'm limited. Even though Volkswagens are very simple, I'm gonna say lazy. I don't know if it's lazy, but there's certain things I don't want to do. A lot of things I don't want to do or learn how to do. And so I go to shops here and there and for different things. Sometimes simple stuff, sometimes for big stuff. It just kind of depends on what I feel like doing or what I'm able to do, really. This shop has helped me out and done most of the work on the Dune buggy, and I've been really happy with the results. They're just good, honest, down-to-earth guys. The work has been excellent. I just thought I'd give them a shout out. They put the tranny in the buggy, they've tuned the buggy, adjusted the valves, gone through the carburetor. They just recently put a distributor on it. They've done a bunch of stuff to the brakes. It needs new kingpins, and eventually when I go to do that, they'll be the guys that do it. And I do want to build a bigger, better motor for it. I'm sure I'll go through them for that too. Majors Aircooled on Fremont Street in Stockton, California, 1225 West Fremont Street. So.
I'm Kevin Majors, and this is my shop. 1225 West Fremont, Stockton, California, 95203. My hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5. Banker hours. Nobody likes to get up early, nobody wants to work late.
What do you think is the one thing that this shop does better than others or excels at?
I'd say the biggest thing would be timeline. Getting the cars in and out faster, getting them in quicker. You know, it's like most shops, you know, a couple of weeks, a month out. You get it done fast, you know, get it done fast and right. You can just have them bring it in. Bring it. You know, we got space, bring it. Just keep banging stuff out, keep making space to where you don't have to tell nobody, hey, 2 weeks, a month. Like, hey, whenever you're ready, bring it down, we'll take care of it. So I think that's a big thing, is our wait time is not as long as all the other shops. There's no better satisfaction than getting in something that hasn't been drove and you haul ass down the road and come back and then they get in it and drive it home after being towed in. It's a good feeling. Everybody loves driving their stuff, but nobody wants to wait 2 years to do it. I don't like to wait. The only bad part is I don't get paid to work on mine.
So what kind of services do you do here at Majors Aircooled?
Well, we don't do body work and paint, and we don't do headliners, but we do pretty much everything else. Fabrication, wiring, performance tunes, you know, seat covers, door panels, transmission swaps, brakes, just like everything but, like I said, body work and paint and headliners.
How long you been in business?
A little over a year. Been doing pretty good. It's worked out a lot better than I thought it would.
I mean, obviously I'm interested because I'm into Dune buggy. So what is this?
So this is Dune buggy. A guy brought it, brings it to me, and wants it to run a drive. And you get into it and the carbs are just full of crap. The firing order's wrong. Coil's leaking oil. Fuel filter's black. The valves were loose. Adjuster nuts laying in the valve covers. So you fix all that, and then of course wiring. Want the wiring fixed, just a nightmare, big ball mess I had to take care of. He towed it in and he'll be driving it home. So,
how long you figure this took you? Or is gonna take you total?
Right now, when I'm done with it, I would say probably 3 full days. About 3 full days spread out, a few hours here and there, because it's hard to focus on one job when, you know, you got several. So I'm usually a couple hours on this one, a couple hours on that one, and I go and get some done to every one of them every day. try to keep ahead. You do, I like everybody, you fall behind on certain cars. They just become bigger projects. You know, don't keep stuff very long.
So this started as a non-runner, and you're giving it back to him a runner pretty quick?
Oh yeah, he towed it in. There's no way it was ever going to run. Not with the firing order and how they had, the car couldn't even get fuel. There was a clog in the fuel system. I had to drain it all and get the clog out. So, yeah, he bought it, towed it in, never heard it run. So obviously a big motor, 44 Webers. So it runs now. It runs really good. And he'll be able to get in it and drive it with all the working lights, everything. It came, nothing worked. Wiring was a mess, no lights, nothing. The brake pedal went to the floor. The motor turned over, but nobody was home. Just a lot of problems. You just gotta know what you're doing and just work them out. Electrical alone was a day and a half just on electrical. Because you get into these Dune buggies and there's no schematic, there's no book, there's no wire diagram. Every one of them's different. This one obviously has a bay window fuse box and all these crazy gauges, and you just gotta get in there and start testing, and it takes time to learn it. But once you get it figured out, you don't need books or diagrams. If they don't have them, you just gotta figure it out. See, I'm not sure what size this motor is, but you got the big 44s and the deep sump and all that, and it's pretty radical.
Do you have like a slogan or a saying or like a see you later?
Nope.
Okay, so just give me the quick version of this car.
Quick version. This guy I know bought the shell from Volkswagen Gym, had nothing. Built it without the clear coat, named it the grub screw. He sold it. That guy sold it to the cellular guy, a chef. He lives in Oakland. He driving it one day, caught on fire. Didn't get high enough to hurt, fatigue the metal, any of that. Still nice and strong. He went and got an oval, put it up for sale. My buddy locked it in for me. Had to wait 2 weeks to get it. A week before we went to get it, somebody jumped over his back fence and landed right in the middle of the 4-tab hood. Which ain't correct for the car, but it doesn't matter. I still ended up getting it. I'm about to clear coat, fresh seat covers, just raise it up a little bit, but I'm gonna preserve it just like this and drive it.
Do you have a name for it?
I call it burnt nasty. Because I'm gonna put a big nasty motor in it, and of course it's burnt, so that's what it is now. It's been through a few hands, but it ain't leaving mine. I love this thing.